John Wick.
Okay. John Wick. John Wick. We got John Wick in the building, man. So another day at Benihana's. Another day at Benihana's.
Recommend for seafood and vegetable.
Okay. At the Benihana's, man. Here on Pattaya's Beach Road, if you did not know. If you did not know, there is a Benihana's on Pattaya's Beach Road. And if you go on an app called Eat I Go, I'm gonna leave the app right here for y'all. You can get 50% off on lunch special. So you can eat for half the price at Benihana's, man. So you can't beat that. A little dab of the spicy sauce.
Spicy sauce?
You can give me one dab, little bit.
A little bit?
Very little bit, yeah. Neat noise.
Yup. Whoop y'all. Whoop y'all.
Oh.
Whoop. Whoop yeah. Whoop yeah. Whoop. Hey. Here's somebody.
Hey.
Onion.
So you like onion?
Yeah, I love to eat
Oh
onion.
yeah. You gonna do that thing where you set it on fire?
And she for Benihana Pattaya.
Oh, that's on the line, yeah. So that might be yours.
Wow.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So Thailand is known for its shopping, of course, and you know that. There's always markets and different things open. Right now, we are at one of the biggest markets in Pattaya. Just show you all around, man. This is the Pattaya Night Bazaar. For all your shopping needs, souvenirs, clothes, whatever you're trying to get, you can get it here at a Night Bazaar. So I'll show y'all a little bit of it. See, they got all the stuff going on in here. So all these shops have t-shirts. They have, get you a classic Thai style single t-shirt or something up there. Got the shoes on deck for you. So this is like 3 rows too of stuff, like y'all see. It goes all the way through here. You walk through here. Many different styles, many different things that you can see up in here. Many different things in here, man. So, yeah, man, the Pattaya Night Bazaar, it goes around and around and around and around some more. See some soccer jerseys over here. Bro, do y'all see this joint right here, bro? These peacocks just be posted up, bro, like it's nothing. Like a zoo creature, just chilling. Look at that. We got the Terrence Crawford fight party going on right here at Maju Bar right now. Shout out to International Zoo, his first event out here. Who y'all got, man? Y'all gonna, by the time this video is out, y'all gonna know who won, but I think I might got Bud. I don't know. It's gonna be tough, but I think he might got it. All right, y'all, man. We got a special guest in the building, man. A real pioneer out here, traveling around. I think you've been traveling longer than I've been born, for real. Probably about the same amount of time. Probably about the same amount of time. Well, I heard like somebody, like, you know, saying like the beginnings, but can you let the people know like what made you start traveling and getting into like traveling?
Music industry.
Music industry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was associated with Special Ed, the rapper.
Short. I got it made. I got it made. I got it made.
I got it made. Do-do.
Okay.
So I used to be his dancer, me and my boy Prancer, for 2 years.
How old were you at that time?
18 years old.
18? Okay.
And then 2 years later, we got our own record deal. My group was called Ziggy. We had all that Ziggy Jack, fly shit. That was what we was. And we did Toss It Up and
I toss it up in the sky. My altitude is high, so my name's Ziggy, my spot.
Breaking in the Dough. We had 2 music videos. It's real, nigga. A lot of niggas rapped,
Yeah.
and all this shit was in groups, but you niggas ain't get a deal, and you ain't have 2 videos of proof. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to hear that shit. Stop the cap.
So what was your first like traveling experience? Like from that, what led you to traveling?
All right, back then, artists weren't going internationally at that point.
Yeah.
We had gone to Puerto Rico, which is still in the United States, but we've been all over the 52 states with special ed. But we also were dancers, so we were in a lot of old music videos.
Right.
So we were spotted in some music videos, and a guy approached me from Japan. He was from London. His name was Milo. He was in a legendary group from London called Funky Bunch or something like that. That dude, that weird psychedelic artist Tricky, he was one of the guys in this group.
Okay.
And they was like, they did sound stages, whatever. His wife was Japanese. His wife was associated somewhat with a company called Men's BG. And it was a fashion company in Japan. They were looking for New York City dancers for the fashion show. They had the professional runway models.
Yeah.
And then they mixed it with their like sportswear with the hip hop dancers from New York.
Okay.
So myself and like 12 other guys, some of the popular groups from back then, Mop Tops and other, we all went. And that's why I had to get my passport. He asked me in the club, would you like to go to Japan and dance in the fashion show? And the first thing I said was, if I could bring my boys with me.
Right.
He said, all right, you know what I'm saying? So everybody had to ask their parents because we were young.
Yeah.
Everybody except my boy Theo, Face Dogs. His grandmother said, hell to the no.
Right.
He's the only one that didn't get to go.
Yeah.
And I know that probably sets up because it was legendary.
Right.
We killed the show. And a lot of those guys went back to Japan to teach hip-hop dance classes for years.
Okay.
They legendary, man. Even my boy Prince, they judge and give workshops and classes in China, Japan, and all these places.
Okay.
So I know that was a long story, but that was 1990 that I got my first passport and went to Japan my first stop.
Okay. So yeah, that was before I was born. But all right, so from that Japan trip, did you start doing more traveling after that, or did you take a break?
Well, I didn't travel internationally again, I don't think, for a while.
Okay.
A few years later, had my children and started my business in 1996, Levels Barbershop right on 125th Street in Harlem. So even though we went to Japan, later came the group, and we did the group for 2 years, Jiggy. So by the time I hit about 25, I opened my first barbershop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I was 25 years old, 1996. I was gonna be 26, but my birthday's in December.
Okay.
So I was 25 when I opened my first business. By 1996, 1998, I opened another store, and on that grand opening, my girl was pregnant with my son.
Okay, wow.
So that was a series of events.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, we traveled as a family.
Okay.
And I still went places, but I didn't start traveling solo and doing what I'm doing now until me and my wife separated 2018.
Okay.
But the Dominican Republic.
Yeah. And it was history. It was history from there, right?
Yeah, but honestly, I had the channel already, and I was doing barber events around the country and barber competitions. So
you
that's
had an interview with Mike Epps on there or something,
because
right?
I was cut Mike Epps here.
Yeah.
So it was Barber World TV for that reason, because in every country I went to for the first 2 years, I went to like 3 or 4 barbershops, as well as the tours and the other stuff.
Okay. So did it start out as I'm gonna like document all these different barbershops around the world and do interviews and stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I got a lot of different questions. We'd be here all day if I asked them all the questions I want to ask them, just because everything from having a barbershop in America and he got so many different, areas that I would like to get into, but it'll be a 2-hour video at that point. But So you started traveling, and you know you've been to many different countries. At what point did you decide to transition more to like a travel channel, focusing on your life?
Instead of the barbershop,
Yeah.
it was, you know what's funny? COVID happened in 2020, right? March 2020. I had just come back from Paris. I was working on getting my visa to go to Ghana, and my passport was expiring. I had like 2 spots left on it or something. So I put my passport in, and it got jammed up in COVID.
Yeah.
Took me a long time. Like the 3 months that we were down,
Yeah.
it took that 3 months for me to get my passport
Right,
back.
right.
But during that 3 months, I had already traveled. I had a year worth of traveling.
Okay.
And I didn't know how to edit. So I learned how to edit during COVID, that 3 months we was home.
Right.
And I put up a video every day for that 3 months.
Right.
So when the world opened back up and I went to DR, dudes was like, yo, Barber World TV.
Right,
Because they
right.
was like, yo, because people was asking, are you in these countries right now?
Yeah.
Because they didn't know. But they was like, yo, you held us down during COVID.
Uh-huh.
And you know, I mean, they was watching. They had something to entertain them at home
Yeah,
for those
facts.
3 months.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
And right after COVID, I think, it's when I stopped going to barbershop.
Ah, okay.
So for the first 2 years, 2018, 2019, yes, it was barbershops involved in all of those videos.
Yeah.
But like by 2020,
You switch to your own
Yeah.
personal type of travel.
I got tired of asking those same questions.
Yeah, I feel that. So you kind of like in a sense where I'm a similar traveler to you, to where you kind of like seeing all these different architectural structures and art, and you really get into the culture a lot of times that a lot of people don't do when you go to certain countries. Now, what has been some of your favorite like monuments or things that you've seen since traveling?
First of all, Egypt, or
Okay.
Kemet, the Sphinx, the Pyramid Complex, went to Aswan, fallen obelisks, we went to Nubia. Like, that is like still the Mount Rushmore
Pinnacle.
of my trips
Okay,
and
okay.
sights.
Right.
After that, I would have to say Angkor Wat, over there in Siem Reap, Cambodia. Breathtaking. Machu Picchu was okay. Rapa Nui, Easter Island, Moai statue.
Yeah. Nice.
Unexplainable
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Brazil, the Christ the Redeemer, you gotta see that, gotta see the Celeron steps.
Got to.
Snoop and I made that must,
It's a
so
beautiful joint.
there's things like that,
Yeah.
that come off the top of my head right now. But there probably was other things, but those are like some things that just stand out.
Yeah. So, what has been the most challenging part about traveling? Because I would say you basically a full-time traveler. So, what would be the biggest con that you've experienced through your travel?
The constant research, right?
Okay.
It gets tired. You get tired. The constant discover. Like if you going someplace, going one place and just sitting down there and not doing nothing, that's one thing. But I have whole itineraries on places that I've never been before.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of work, although enjoyable. And it's the loneliness because I'll be the only, most of the time, maybe the only American.
Yeah,
Definitely the
that's true.
only black person on the boat, on the bus,
That's a
on
fact.
anything. You know what I'm saying? So, and usually when I'm going to those type of sites, I'm by myself.
That's a fact. So, would you say you ever experienced like a travel fatigue or like?
Yes, definitely. I made a video about it. It's very real, but it's like withdrawal. You get tired, and then when you stay in one place too long, you be like, I gotta go again. Gotta go.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a fact. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
So you not only like made a footprint in Brazil, like being one of the first people to really like showcase a lot of Brazil and the beaches and all the sites you were talking about, Christ the Redeemer, the stairs and all that. But you've decided to create like a footprint there. You actually bought property in Rio. So what is it about Brazil and Rio de Janeiro, like specifically, that's special to you to the point where you wanted to get property there? And what has been the hardest part about owning property in a foreign country?
I've been to Brazil several times. It was like a golden opportunity for me to acquire a property, and I feel like the country is large enough with enough cities that I could explore for years. Like, you know how you might be from America, but you haven't been to all the states.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you ever decided to go, it would take you quite some time.
A long time.
And Brazil is similar in mass. With people in particularly Rio de Janeiro, the Cariocas are beautiful mixed people, like a lot of African Americans.
Yeah.
So
we blend
you
in.
never looked at so much because of your skin color or something like that. You know, you could blend in very easily if you be quiet in Rio de Janeiro.
Right.
There's a beach. I'm basically 1 block from the beach. A free beach. Beautiful beach.
Yeah.
And even what's more beautiful than the water is the people on the beach.
Right.
You feel me?
Hey, there's no other place like it in the world.
Right. So all of those things, you know, and it was a gift to me. Like, you talk conversation and you write something down.
Yeah.
You know, and then you go there and then the opportunity presents itself. And everything falls into place.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest problem was the language barrier.
Yeah.
Although the lady selling the property spoke English. My attorney spoke English. The guy that introduced me to my attorney spoke English.
Yeah.
So it wasn't such a struggle but living there and like going to the notary and going to get this and that, you know what I'm saying, without the language, the biggest struggle was the language.
Yeah.
Because it's similar to buying a property anywhere.
Right.
Well, in America, let's say that. But it's just less steps, more simple.
Right.
You don't get a contract like that.
Yeah.
You get one like
simplify.
this.
Yeah. Even here in Thailand, like them contracts be like 1 page, be like 1 page, maybe 2 pages long. So yeah, that's so. Back to like the YouTube portion of it. Throughout your time on YouTube, what has been like the best thing about being a content creator and something that you would consider like negative of being a content creator?
The best thing is traveling and meeting new people all over the world, making new friends.
Right.
That's one of the best things. Seeing different ways of life and different cultures, quenching my curiosity thirst.
Yeah.
All these things are very important to me when it comes to doing YouTube and traveling. Some of the cons is that you put yourself out there for criticism.
Yeah.
And a lot of unwarranted, and unnecessary criticism. It goes with the territory.
That's true.
You also put people that you become friends with or associates with sometimes in harm's way from the criticism and that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a fact.
It's a serious financial investment traveling around the world doing YouTube.
That's true.
You're constantly getting new equipment. You have to carry that equipment. You got to protect that equipment. You know what I'm saying? Flights and hotels and food and wardrobe. You know, I know it looks glamorous.
Yeah.
But
it's a lot that's behind the scenes that's to go on.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that's definitely true. So, like, where is one place, now, if you had to tell somebody, like, where is the one place that you think people should see, which I try not to get into all that because for me, like, I'm never like, yo, come here. You know, you have to come
Me too,
here.
I'm like that.
Like, I'm always like, I'm showing you what I'm doing and my experiences. And if you choose to go there based on me, that's cool. But if you had to say one place that you feel like people should visit when they travel, like one monument or one thing, what would you say it is?
I would say they should go to Egypt.
Egypt?
Go to see the Great Pyramids.
Definitely on my list,
and the Sphinx and everything else, the Cairo Museum.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that is one of the things that might just change you for life. It might just put like when you see this stuff and you see and you hear the real story behind it,
Yeah.
you be like, it'll like make you numb for a month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just
Especially if you go with somebody like Anthony Browder. If you go with a historian, someone who studied under Dr. Ben and Joseph Jock, whatever, you know, it's
Yeah,
just
get the real
if you
content.
go with someone who's going to give you the real,
Yeah.
man, it left me numb for like a month. You know,
Right.
like making you feel like, why am I here? And what is my purpose?
Right.
Like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's
And-
crazy.
And how does it feel like knowing, because I'm sure you got a lot of people that walk up to you when you're traveling and all that, like, how does it feel knowing that you've inspired a lot of people to start a journey of traveling or living overseas?
It feels really good. And don't be shy or think that I'm egotistic, that I don't want you guys to let me know, you know what I'm saying, that you appreciate what I do. Because us as YouTubers, we need to hear it too, because sometimes we be like, man, I don't know about this shit, right?
Right. No, that's
So
right.
we need you guys to come and like,
Right.
you know,
To keep you going,
encourage
in a
us,
sense.
man.
Yeah.
You know, tell us, yo. And I've heard all kind of good things, you know, like really sincere things
Yeah.
from guys. And yeah, it feels good, man. And it lets me know, I know I'm not perfect, but it lets me know I'm all right, dude. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Despite what people say,
Right.
like, you all right,
Right,
man.
right.
You know, you're affecting so many people in a positive way.
Exactly.
You know, keep doing what you're doing.
Exactly. Like you said, man, it's like, it's good and it's bad, it's pros and it's cons to everything, but somebody telling you like that you changed something in their life, or, you know, you made them, you know, make this decision that ended up really helping them is definitely a good feeling. I think that it's still kind of worth it in the end.
No doubt.
So my last question is, people are watching you, you know, watch your videos, and they want to know, like, how can I live like International Zoe, or what it takes to live overseas? What is the most important thing that you think a person needs to be able to create a life of, I guess, you know, a nomad lifestyle?
You need time, you need resources, and you need to be brave, because we going into all kind of situations alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like touching down in a totally different country by yourself, making it to the hotel or Airbnb, finding tour guides, and you have to trust people you don't know
That's
when
true.
you're traveling by yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so that's that. I think, you know, people underestimate those things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So, for those that don't know you or have never seen your channel, can you just give them a brief summary on what they can expect on the International Zoe YouTube channel?
All right. It's a New York brother, you know, a mature New York brother that travels around the world. Kind of like, people be joking, but you know, it's a joke, but they be like the Black James Bond, you know, because it's a little bit sophisticated.
Yeah.
But in a way, like, you know, James Bond always get a pretty girl. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I used to achieve that a lot on my trips, and you know, people would see them. So, you know, it's that kind of mature. You know, I had Sunday sermons.
Yeah.
I got great interviews. I always show you some classy places to eat, nice places to stay, the best tourist attractions in those countries, and you go and get a little honey dip doodle to see it too.
Yeah, man. I'll definitely say, man, that if you're gonna travel, I'll say this is definitely how you want to do it.
Thank you.
Even for me, like, I feel like we travel in a similar way, so it's a balanced approach to it, seeing a bunch of different things, because you probably like me when I'm into a bunch of different stuff as well, so it's not always about this or that, you know. You gotta show people everything and show people the different sides of a place and really get into the culture, and he definitely does that. One of the few people that I'll say that I watch for inspiration, so
Appreciate that.
y'all definitely.
Now you inspire me.
Yeah, man. So y'all definitely.
14 countries in 9 months.
Man, hey, it was rough, but we did it.
Yeah.
But y'all definitely go subscribe to International Zoe if you don't already know, man. Great content, great perspective, great advice and great wisdom coming from his way, man. So I appreciate you coming
appreciate
on the channel, man, and pulling up, man.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
And now we in my friend room. We just finished cooking. Not we. I'm not cook. My friend cook. This gonna be it cooking. Some cooking, more cooking. I'm come late. I'm not cook. So.
No, you come early, but you not cook.
I'm not cook. This Eve, I know her for 1 year. I know her for 2 years. Jom almost 3 years, Mo almost 2 years. ใช่ไหมวะ ใช่ yes.
เหตุการณ์ไม่คาดฝันเกิดขึ้นนะคะ
And now we gonna hang out. What hang out from us is eating, meeting, talking. This how are you? Where you from?
อีสาน
Yeah, single. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
All right, y'all. So we have finally wrapped up basically the whole basically world tour that we were doing. My mom, she just left, so she is back in America safely, and it was crazy because we were moving around so much. We started to get real travel fatigue, travel burnout, which is a real thing, but it kind of culminated in my mom coming, so we had to go into overdrive basically for her to have her cool vacation. But now we are back in Thailand. We are chilling, and we honestly gonna be taking a break for a while on the travel. I think we moved around so much, man. We were almost doing 1.5 to 2 countries a month, and that can get tiresome as well, man, as well as cranking out the content. So I feel like I got a little bit of both. I got travel fatigue along with just pumping out content fatigue as well. But we had a great time on the tour, man. We had some highs, we had some lows, we had some favorite places, we had some not so favorite places. Where was your favorite place that we went to through all the countries? Brazil? Yeah, Brazil, definitely one of my favorites as well, man. So we're going to be doing more traveling probably going into 2026, probably early in the new year. You have something you want to say?
Mm-hmm.
What?
We're gonna go in New Year.
Yeah.
We're gonna do tour.
What kind of tour?
Tour take fan club come.
Oh, yeah. So we are doing a group trip as well, man. We're going to be doing a group trip in Thailand. That's the next big thing that we are working on. And it's kind of hard to put all that kind of stuff together as well when you're moving around so much. So being here will give us a chance to really be able to cement things, figure out how we're going to do it to bring it to you guys. And that will be in 2026 as well. So good announcement for y'all. The dates will be dropping soon, and it's going to be fun, man. We're going to have a bunch of activities for people that want to come out here and have a good time, and we're going to set up everything, the hotels, the events, all that stuff for you guys. So be sure to stay tuned for that information, man. So as of now, man, we back in Thailand. Cool to be back. Good to get back into a routine because we didn't really have a routine so far. We just kind of been moving around. It's hard to get into a good routine. So now that we're back just chilling, we can get back into regular routines and stuff like that for a while. Now, we still going to make a few little moves in Thailand and show them to you. Her birthday coming up. My birthday coming up. Our friend's birthday is coming up. So we're going to be doing some stuff, and we're going to be making some other moves to some other little areas of Thailand. Because y'all know, we still can't stay still. We in Thailand, but we still going to make a little bit of moves, even if it's not the same out the country moves for right now. But we hope y'all enjoyed the whole tour. It was good bringing it to you guys. And we're going to be doing more in the future. So hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Like, comment, subscribe. As always, man, we on the way to 100K. We've been working. We've been grinding. We're going to get there. And as always, man, love y'all. And we're going to catch y'all on the next adventure, man. Peace out.
Overseas, couple G's and expenses. Gotta get it, I've been different since the entrance.